Wcue is a she whom is an elder and has a friend, Honeycomb. They are both elders and love each other very much. Honeycomb, however, has very bad trauma, and when she hears many sounds at once it triggers her. The sounds all then mix together and make an overwhelming ringing sound. This causes her to freak out and breath rapidly. Wcue is usually able to calm her down, but this one night, the elders were out in the Wind Clan territory and hunting. Wcue caught a rabbit and Honeycomb had suggested they go over to a cave they saw. Wcue agreed. They went down into the cave, and around 2 minutes of being in there, Honeycomb began to point out the noises on the cave. Wcue noticed them too and began to head out with Honeycomb, but since they were deep in the cave it took a while. By the time they got out, Honeycomb had begun to freak. They were far from the camp, so they needed to go quickly. When they got close to the camp, when Honeycomb collapsed and soon passed out, Wcue desperate ran back to the Wind Clan camp and called for help. A warrior followed he back to Honeycomb and they brought her back to camp where a medic took Honeycomb in. She did her best to help Honeycomb, but she had to wait till she woke up. By the time they had even got into the medic's den, Honeycomb's ears had been bleeding, so the herbs were pleased in her ears to help. Wcue thanked the warrior and refused to leave. She cuddled her friend constantly, 2 days to be exact. The medic told Wcue Star Clan is most likely going to let her live. She's a good cat, but Wcue didn't want a most likely. She told the medic they will let her live. Wcue sat next to Honey and hummed, trying to keep hope. Honeycomb, however, didn't wake up. Wcue stayed with her until one day Wcue woke up to feel Honeycomb purring. She gasped and looked at her friend, who soon opened her eyes and looked at Wcue. Wcue could believe her eyes and smiled. This picture is a drawing of Wcue crying by her elder friend's side and not giving up, showing all it takes I faith in not only your friends but yourself also.